lower body focus. So this is all going to be about the legs, the glutes, and the lower back. So again, like I said before, with any beginning routine, at least a 2 to 3 minute warm up. So I always recommend to start with a light jog. 30 seconds, doesn't have to be a lot. All right, 30 seconds, stop, and because we're using the legs, let's open them up and take them out to the side. Get them up as high as you possibly can and take them out to the side. Okay. Then I want you to alternate knees. Do that for 30 seconds. Alternate knees up, up. All right. Then I want you to get it up on the toes. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. Then if you can, progress this up to a light hop. Good. 30 seconds again. Okay. Then I want you to stand, feet hip distance apart. I just want you to lower down slowly. Squeeze everything. Put the force into the heels. Squeeze up on the glutes and the lower back. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Down, down, down. And squeeze up. I want you to do this nice and slow for 30 seconds. And I want you to end with a jog. 30 seconds again. Okay? That whole warm-up should take you about 3 minutes. All right? So then grab yourself like a little drink of water. I want you to drink throughout the entire program. Little sips, though. Don't chug a lot or, you're going to end up with a cramp, something like that. So, all right. So what we're going to do first is a balance knee lunge. Now, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this as well. No weights required, okay? You're going to use, I have a bench right here. I don't want you using anything, obviously, too high because it's going to throw you off balance. So something nice and low. Your leg goes out, okay? I'm choosing to use my toe. Some people flatten it. I'm just using my toe. And I'm going to lower down, and I'm going to come back up. Now, again, my knee is not going to go over my toe. That lets me know that I'm in proper form, okay? So I lower down. My back is pretty straight. I'm putting the weight and pressure into my heel, and I'm pushing up. Now, if that balance is a little bit of an issue, that's not a problem. You can lunge it on the floor. Again, I'll turn sideways. Lunge on the floor. I want to make sure that the majority of the weight is in your front leg. And again, you're going to lower down, push and come back up. Lower down, push and come back up. The goal is 20 to 25 reps. Then you're going to take a little bit of a break, okay? Next one that we're going to work on, calf raises, but you're going to do it with a squat. So grab a weight. It doesn't have to be anything really, really big here. Maybe 8 to 10 pounds, something like that. Okay, and it's only one weight. One weight. Your toes are going to be pointed out. It's called a sumo squat. So you can see my toes are pointed out. I'm holding the weight right in the middle, and I'm going to squat down. My knees are going to go out to the side. I'm going to come back up, and I'm going to go onto my toes. Lower down, come back up, and shoot on to my toes. Again, same thing with that one. The goal is between 20 and 25 reps. Take breaks when you need it. Listen to your body. I'm probably going to say it throughout the entire thing that I'm doing here. Let's work on back. So reverse grip rows. So again, you have to know your strength. So I'm just going to grab 10s. I have my weights all over the place. And I'm super picky about form here, so you're going to see it from the side, okay? My feet are about hip distance apart, okay? I'm going to bend over, and you're going to see that my back stays straight. I'm not hunched over like this. I will not drop my neck down like this. My neck and my neck right here stays in alignment with my back. And I'm going to reverse the grip, so my palms are going to face out. Back nice and straight, weight into the heels. And all I want you to do is have the elbows skin your sides. Pull up to the sides and shoot it back down. Pull in and shoot it back down. 15 reps is your goal. Now we're going to slow it down a little bit. This is lower back and legs again. Okay. So you're gonna lunge back, pick a leg. We're gonna do everything on the left leg first, okay? You're gonna lunge back. The majority of the weight is in that leg in the front, okay? Then you're gonna come up, and I want you to bring the knee up. All right, again, lunge back, focus, focus, bring the knee up, okay? You're gonna feel this all the way up through the back, all the way up through the glutes. 15 on each side. Taking breaks, of course, like I said, when you need them. All right, now this is where you're gonna need your timer and a wall. So you're gonna go to a wall near you. Okay? These are the very fun wall squats. All right, for 30 seconds, I want you to time yourself. We're gonna be at 2 different levels. So we're gonna start here. Okay, I'm not quite at 90 degrees. And I'm gonna time myself. And I'm gonna stay here for 10 seconds. When those 10 seconds are up, I'm gonna try and lower down until my legs are parallel with the floor. And I'm gonna hold this position for 10 seconds. Then I'm gonna come up. And I want you to do that for 40 seconds. So each section gets 2 times a rotation on them, okay? Peel yourself off the wall. All right. And again, take your breaks, drink your water as you need it. This is not an easy program. Okay, the only other, like aside from weights or a bench or like a couch for your foot, I also use resistance bands. Okay, there's many different sizes and colors, blues and greens and reds and blacks. If you go to purchase these, just read the different levels of them. Red is one of the harder ones, black, I think green is an easier one. Anyway, find a wall or a table, something that is stable and not going to move, and wrap your cord around it, okay? So this is gonna be, again, for the lower back. So you're gonna bring it down to the bottom, okay? You're gonna lay on the floor. Your chest is on the ground. You'll see my feet are gonna come up. I'm flexing my toes, okay? I'm doing a wide pull-up. The key with the wide pull-up is when you pull down wide, I want you to also keep it wide on the way up. Pull yourself down wide and keep it wide on the way up. You may have to adjust your resistance, meaning make it closer. If it's too hard, you want to make it more challenging. You move further away and you'll get more resistance the entire time. But bring the legs up in the back, flex the feet, engage the lower back and the glutes and the legs. Again, the goal is between 15 and 20 on that one. Now we have, pick a light weight on this one. 15 on each side. So you're gonna start with one leg, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna do back lunges. Back. Now, the key when you step back is, look, my back leg is pretty straight. I'm not keeping it bent. My knee is certainly not touching the floor, okay? And then I'm coming back up. Lowering down, coming back up. Again, when I come back up, I'm pushing into that heel. I can feel that all the way back here. I want you to do 15 on each side. All right, another lightweight activity. You're gonna lunge now to the sides. So standing feet hip distance apart, I'm gonna lunge out to the right, lean into it, straighten this leg as much as you can, keep the weights relaxed, and bring it back in. And then go to the other side, and bring it back in. Now when you can, if you can power off that one foot, so meaning step to the side and give it a little push, power off, go for it. Your goal is 24, so you can hit 12 on each side. Back to the resistance band. Now what I want you to do, you're in the same position as you were before, laying on the floor with your feet up. But this time, palms are up. It is a close grip pull-up. And all I want you to do is pull it into you and let it out. Pull it in and let it out. Believe you me, you will feel this in your lower back. So if keeping your legs up while doing this is too much of a challenge to start with, relax the legs and focus on pulling it into your chest, squeezing the lower back, and letting them go. 15 to 20 reps is your goal. All right, back to the wall again. Now, this one is definitely challenging. So if it can't be done the first week, the second week, definitely work up to it because you certainly have to find your balance with it. Wall squats again, however, we're going to single leg it. So as much as you can in a 90-degree angle, you almost need to put your leg kind of in the middle of your body a little bit to find the balance to bring the one leg up and hold it there. 5 seconds this time. I'm going to make it a little less arduous, okay? Bring that down, find your balance. See, I have to shift my feet sometimes and bring the other leg up. Okay? Again, 40 seconds is the goal, alternating every 5 seconds. One of my favorites, but again, I'm pretty picky on form. It's a deadlift squat. Now, you can kind of go a little heavier on this one. But again, you know, for the first month, just be smart about the weights. I just grabbed 10s. Okay, deadlift squat. I'm going to show you from the side because it's important. Pull my skirt down. All right, my feet are hip distance apart. The weights are going to be right in front of my body. My back is going to stay nice and straight, and I'm going to lower down, see, as it still stays straight. When I get to mid-shin, I'm going to come back up. All right? That's one tip. Okay, another tip. You're going down, your back is nice and straight. Right now, I'm putting a lot of pressure into my heels because I want to feel it all the way up here. So a lot of the weight is into my heels, and I am literally squeezing right now. On the way back up, to ensure that I'm protecting my back, I'm going to squeeze my glutes when I come back up. Squeeze, 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 and come back up. 15 reps. Then you go back over to the band. Again, lying on your stomach, you're going to do this time either legs up or not up, again, depending on how you went through the first 2 rounds. You're doing a switch grip. So you're going to start out in not a wide arm, but just a regular, body width distance apart, and you're going to pull into your body. When you come back out again, you're going to flip your wrist over, pull into your body. Go back, pull it. This time, just flew off. This time I want you to do 12, it would be 24 in total, but 12 sets. So regular way, reversing, and other way is 1 set. All right, this one's kind of cool. I mean, it's a little weird, but it's kind of cool. It's called a sneaky lunge. This is like a P90X2, I believe, okay? You're gonna go up on your toes. You stay on your toes the entire time. And what you do is you lean out into a lunge, see? Now you lean forward. I'm straightening my back. My arm's gonna come up. They're gonna go down. They're gonna come back up again. And then I'm gonna tippy-toe my legs together. And then I'm gonna do it on the other side. I want you to creep up twice, turn around, creep back twice. That's 1. Do it again. That's 2. I want you to do it 6 times total. So the thing you need to concentrate on is A, staying on your tippy toes as best you can. When you go and you lean, make sure you really lean into it. I am really engaging my core right now. It's unavoidable, but I am still on my tippy toes in the front. And then I'm slowly coming up, down, up again. And then I'm bringing my feet together. And then I switch legs. That is an awesome, very slow, cool core back activity. Another great core and leg. Chair salutations. Okay, a little yoga here. What I want you to do, your feet are actually touching each other. You're going to come up, breathe in, hands to the sky. Then you're gonna lower those hands, and as you lower those hands with a flat back, you're gonna go down to the ground. You're gonna touch the ground with your fingers, and when you do, you're then going to come into a seated chair pose, okay? So my knees are together. It looks like I'm gonna sit down. My back is perfectly straight. My arms are up by my ears. And I'm gonna hold this pose for 30 seconds. Do your best that you can on that, and then repeat that again. And then let's see. All right. Calf raises, but this time I just want you to do single calf raises. So you can choose to have a weight hanging at your side, say like 10 pounds. And whatever side the weight is on, that is the foot that you're going to be raising. So you tuck your other foot behind that. You're simply raising up and coming down. The goal would be 25 times on each side. Yeah, that's pretty simple. And do use something for support. 25 on each side. And let's see. Okay. Back to the band again. We did the wide grip before with our palms down. Now we're doing the wide grip with our palms up. And again, I simply want you to pull them down, hold that squeeze, bring it back up. Pull them down, hold, squeeze, and bring it back up. 15 to 20 reps. And that is, looks like that's the end. Let's see if there's anything crazy else I want to do. Why don't we just burn the legs out one last time and then we'll be done. All right, so you're gonna put the majority of your weight on your left leg, okay? You're gonna sink down a little squat. You're gonna use your toe as a balancing for yourself. You're gonna do 30 seconds, 30 reps on each side. So it looks quick, it's like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, so from the side, again, this is just used for balance. Everything is in this other leg over here. I should turn this way. Everything is in this leg here. And you go down, 2, and it's fast, 3, 4, 5. And you come back up. 30 on that side, 30 on that side, okay? And then of course, at the very end of everything, you stretch. All right, so this is a different kind of stretch because of your legs. Still take the deep inhale. Still take the deep exhale. 2 more times. 1, 2. Okay, now this time I want you to straighten the leg. If you can, lower down, grab the toe, and gently pull up on the toe. You should feel this all through the back of the calf and your hamstring. And hold that for at least 10 seconds. Switch slowly and do the other side for 10 seconds. Now you can either do this next one with support or without support. With support looks like this. So you hold onto a wall, you grab your ankle, you pull back. Now the key is if you can get your heel to your glutes. My knees, as you can see, are in alignment with each other, straight across. I'm taking my pelvis and I'm actually pushing it out forward. And I'm gonna hold this pose for 10 seconds. Okay, and then switch sides. Again, knees together, pelvis straight out, grab the ankle, not the toe. Okay, and that is lower body focused.